Welcome back to Safe at Home. And you wonder how guys are getting their work in here with the coronavirus and social distancing. Well, Marcus Stroman has found a way with Dominick Smith of the Mets, who also can catch, by the way, and can do it in bare feet, guys. This is impressive.
You got to do what you got to do, KB. Me and Juan Pierre did the same thing on the beach, man. We used to go out there and throw, no shoes on, and he was my personal catcher, man. So I know I had to, spot it out there so I don't beat up on my starting center fielder. But this is good stuff right here.
You could also social distance swish on the with a pitching machine. You don't have to worry about the pitching machine. So Juan Soto says, I'm going to do that. Juan Soto still getting those hacks in, man.
Oh, baby, I'm telling you, one of the best in the game right there, working on his craft, grinding. I actually seen Wilson Contreras the other day kind of had like a Nerf gun. They were kind of shooting balls at each other, trying to hit them and stuff. So everybody's trying to do something, man. Everyone's getting a little stir crazy as of now.
Yeah, exactly. So we asked everyone on social media to throw some questions to you guys. So we're going to do that now. We'll get some questions from the social media world. This is a good one, Swish. Start with you. Who's better, Juan Soto or Ronald Acuna? Woo, baby.
I mean, what do you want? You want 1A? I mean, it's like the same guy almost. But I think I'm going to have to go with Ronald Acuna Jr. And the only reason why is I think he impacts the game on the defensive end a little bit more than I think Soto does. He has definitely elevated his defensive play. But I'm telling you, man, for what he has done in Atlanta and bringing everyone together, bringing that excitement back, especially from the leadoff position, man, I think he's one of the best, man. I'm going to go with Acuna.
I'm going to have to take a Frank Thomas flop on that one. You know what I mean? So I'd rather have both of those guys. That's like Coke or Pepsi. You know what I mean? No, I've gotten the chance to see both those guys play live, and they're electric. They're already leaders and captains of their ball club and the poise that they have. I like Juan Soto. His plate discipline, he cuts down on the strikeouts. He strikeouts less than Acuna Jr. He makes the pitcher work, and I think that's something that's valued. He doesn't swing out of the zone. I'm really impressed. And me and KB, we saw it firsthand in the World Series, man. He really grew up. And so Juan Soto's my guy, and he's a guy I definitely would go pay to see the play.
Honestly, when he hit the home run and then carried the bat down to first base and dropped it, that was like one of the greatest things I've ever seen. That was unbelievable. Let's go here. This is an interesting question. It's about Francisco Lindor and what are the Indians going to do with Lindor on a shortened season? And the reason this comes up, if you don't know, he's their superstar. He doesn't have a contract past this. And it's like, okay, trade deadline, how's that all going to come into play? Right. If you're the Indians, Train, what do you do?
Well, they're going to run him out there. Enjoy him while it lasts. Ownership already stated that. They already told him. And you know what? You have to respect ownership. And I've come from a small market playing with the Marlins, and they were upfront. Like, this is our business model. You know what I mean? We don't have the revenue, or they say they don't, have the revenue to keep these players. So enjoy him while it lasts. But, as a fan, I would love to see him regionally stay with that team because he's a guy that loves being with the Indians. But I think his days are going to be numbered over there with the Tribe.
Yeah, especially, I played in Cleveland. I got a lot of love for the state of Ohio. But I think at the end of the day, we've talked about it a few times on the show, Train, KB as well. It kind of seems like the Cleveland Indians kind of missed that window a little bit right now. So it's going to be interesting to see on what they do moving forward. Like you're saying, KB, that man right there on the open market, right? I'm telling you, man, that's a lot of prospects coming your way. That can completely replenish your entire minor league system moving forward. I think Chris Antonetti's got a lot of questions he's got to answer and decisions he has to make, especially with one of the best players in the game.
I understand all that. It's just a bummer because, he is the face of that team. He's an electric face of the game. He's got the greatest personality. Obviously, his game, it stinks if that's what ends up happening, but we'll see how it all plays out on the field this year. All right, last question from you on social media. This is a good one. This is the Train. Do you guys remember the late kick? Of course. Now, the question is good, though. Who taught you that, D? How did that become your delivery?
I get asked that probably once a day. And when you see me in person, I have no torso. So I'm all just neck and legs. So I can basically get my wallet like this out of my back pocket and reach over my shoulder and get my wallet. So growing up in my neighborhood in Alameda, California, we played a game called Strikeout. And, I'm a big fan of Dennis Eckersley. So I just started just kicking my leg up and just turning it around. And it just became what I wanted to do. And, you know, when I brought it back to the baseball field, it seemed to work. And, you know, I stole enough money. So it's been great. You know what I mean? But,
you didn't steal that, bro. You earned that money.
I appreciate you, Swish. That. But no, it's just always been a part of me. But yeah, I have no torso. I have to pay double for my slacks on my suit.
I would like, when we come back, I want to see you actually reach behind yourself and get the wallet out of your back pocket. That would be amazing in its own right.
For the best access, perspective, and personalities in all of sports, follow us at Fox Sports on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.